Good morning, everyone. Gabrielle here. I'm back. I had a funny night. I actually recorded 2 more videos, right? The flow was so strange on the first one. I might release it. I have it hidden at the moment. And the second one got interrupted so many times, I just gave up. And my phone overheated, which has never happened before. I'm like, what? Like, the shit got so hot, it just turned off. It was like, powering down. Like, what? Never done that before. So I took it as a sign that I too needed a break. I put out that message, that oracle reading yesterday about needing to take a God break, right? And so I was like, oh, I guess it's, I got to heed my own warning. As I said, a lot of that reading was resonating with me as well. You know how we do, little for me, little for you. Shit. I got my breakfast of champions. Coffee. It's like, I really have tried to cut back. It's tough, You do so good with swearing shit off, and then slowly but surely it creeps back in. It's like, self-control. But I've at least switched to decaf for later cups in the day. It is very helpful. I find I don't want to bite people's head off later, from having so much caffeine surging through my body. But anyway. I knew it. Ludicrous. Real good lover. And that's funny. Man, let me tell you, I was on point last night, y'all. I just knew. You ever just know shit? You be like, whatever. I had used this Tektite, right? I'm eating right. I was doing some crystal research. I had went through a period a few months back where I felt so utterly disconnected. I mean, I was literally telling people I wasn't even on planet Earth at the moment. Like, I didn't feel like I was here. Like, at all. Like, my body was here. But my mind, my spirit was not here at all. Like, we were just swimming in the ethers. And I had been picking up all sorts of stones. Where I am, we have some wonderful crystal shops. And, excuse me. Excuse me. Just getting my mind right. And most of them you can find really inexpensively, relatively inexpensively. I mean, for instance, at a big box store, I procured this for $7.99 plus tax, right? This was $8, right? This was like $2. It just depends, right, on where you shop. Like, again, I think it's like $12.99, big box store, large, massive piece of fluorite. They're mining so much out of Brazil right now, it's crazy. Like, I want to go to Brazil on a mining expedition. Like, I want to go down there to these quarries, like, on some real shit. Like, I want to go to Brazil for these quarries. I want to go to where they're pulling all these geoids and agates and citrine things. Like, is there a factory where they're engineering this shit? Because they can make crystals now. They figured out how to create crystals. Lab created gems, especially the precious stones. I don't know if they've started doing any more than heat treating certain other not so precious stones. Things are much more common because they figured out that heat alters things. Like, if you see too much citrine, that shit is not citrine. It's heat treated amethyst. Technically, chemical composition wise, it is the same. But there is a natural process that occurs through time and in the earth that changes the color. Now, I don't know how you feel about shit, but I tend to like things that take time to become what they're meant to be. Quick shit gets you in trouble. But anyway, So I would love universe to have a wonderful, safe trip down there where I could find massive quartz pieces. I mean, all sorts of shit. Like, that would be a dream come true. Like, an absolute dream come true. And it's so funny, last year I met a woman from Trinidad who was a geologist. Blew my mind. I said, what are the odds of A, meeting a geologist randomly on a plane? Two, that she was a sister. So that made her extra cool in my book, because I've never run into even a female geologist, let alone a sister from the Caribbean, of all places. It was dope. Like, she was such good peoples. Like, loved her energy. Golly, loved her energy. And so it's like, okay. So here I have somebody I just met who could verify, with my novice experience, with her expertise, the things that I want to investigate. So it's amazing how things line up. But that would be a dream come true. Where was I going with this? Anyway. Oh, I remember. So I was reading up on my crystals, right? Pulled out my crystal Bible book. And I was looking up, like, moldavite and different tektites. And, I had bought a bunch of bracelets yesterday. And most of them were agate. And then I found one that was, like, labradorite and black agate, which I gave to someone. Because I was like, I think you need this right now more than I do. I'm walking around looking like a gypsy with an arm of beads. But I wanted to find out and refresh myself on some of the properties. And something was like, look at the tektites. Look at the tektites. You got enough of these. I said, oh, now I know why my ass wasn't on planet Earth. I wasn't grounding. I wasn't using grounding stones the way I should have been when I was doing those deep meditations, those chakra alignments. Because look, I don't want to say I jumped past, but I had been balancing and working on my 7 basic chakras, as I call them. There are thousands of them in the human body. Thousands of them. Energy points. You ever see acupuncture? The meridians? Every inch, there's a suba. An energy point. So, yeah. Just think about that. 12 primary meridians. 1 inch interval is an energy channel. I'm just saying a meridian, a point, where it's a lot of them. But I've been working with the big ones, the ones that really cause a lot of dis-ease in the body and can trigger disease in the body. And so I didn't feel like I needed to continue doing that. And someone had put me on to moldavite. And I was like, all right. And I got them a piece because I was like, that's the nice thing to do. It was a gift, a present. I presented them with it. Bam. And then I waited because it scared me, right? All the information they gave me on moldavite. It's like, oh, it's a super transformative stone and this, that, and the third. And life starts changing. And I was like, oh, no. And then, you know what? Me being me, I went, you know what? Why not? Let's get us a piece. Let's get us a piece. I'm ready for some change. This is right when Neptune really started coming out of this long 7-year transit. Like, it was at the tail end. So all the weight of the fog and the illusions that Neptune brings in, the fantasy and all that bullshit. And so I got the piece of moldavite. And then I started seeing things shift. Primarily my perspective. My perspective started to shift. I started truly coming out of those lower energies. That constant state of fight or flight. Like, where my root chakra was super imbalanced. Like, that's what it helped me discover. How imbalanced my root, not even yet my sacral. And like I said, I had been doing work. but it was like superficial work. And so at the time, my spouse at the time, this motherfucker. Anyway, he knows stuff, but he don't know stuff, but he knows stuff, but he don't know stuff. I ain't got time. In his own way of trying to become interested or take an interest or show an interest in some of the things that I was beginning to explore more openly, he was like, I wouldn't mind a piece of Moldavite. And I looked at him like, bruh, wasn't the word I used, but I'm going to keep it PC. Bruh, you sure? Like, are you really sure? And I tried to explain as best I could from what I understood about it, of what it was going to do. And he was like, cool. So we had been together for a very long time, but we got married later, whatever. So he inherited a wedding band. It's your choice if you want to wear somebody's wedding band. You don't know the circumstances of that wedding band, but it's your business, whatever. So, but I always said I wanted to get you one. I want to get you one. So I got him a rosewood band. Earth, love, rosewood. Y'all understand what I was doing. I was trying at least in the beginning. I was trying, damn it, I was trying. And then I had found this beautiful Moldavite ring. Polished, cut, beautiful, unisex, but beautiful. And I got it for him. Then I think it freaked him out. Because he would wear it, then he wouldn't wear it, and he would wear it, and he wouldn't wear it. And I just looked at him, I said, it don't matter if you take it off. I said, it's in your life now. I said, it's here. I said, here's the thing, what I learned about Moldavite. Some people get it, and it's so strong they put it away, or they don't feel anything for it yet. There's no resonance with it. It hasn't become needed, necessary in their life. And so he put it away. And then one day I noticed he was wearing it again. I said, oh, okay. Now I wore mine as a necklace. I had it made and all that fun shit, which I don't recommend. The quality of the stone was great because that came from a private source. And then the company I got the stone from switched jewelers, like people who were making their private collection. And it wasn't as quality as what they were used to putting out. And I was really disappointed. But it was probably more my fault because the stone I selected was not one that was in their traditional catalog. I liked the shape. I liked the phantom I saw within it. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. It resonated, that particular stone, so I had to have that particular stone. Still got it too. And that joint, when I tell you tried to run away, I had so many problems with that setting. Yeah, okay, I still got my stone. Went to one of the crystal shops, got one of them cages, the little copper or silver wire cages. Just put it in there, restrung it. It was like, whatever. I'm ready for this change. I'm ready for this change. I'm ready for this change. Whatever it may be, I'm ready for this change. Lord Jesus, I'm ready for this change. Because when you start going through the awakening process, right, there's nothing you can do. There's no going back. There's nothing. It's like trying to get off a fucking roller coaster once it's in motion. You just got to hang on to the goddamn rides over and pray, you don't throw up, you don't do something worse, whatever. Just deal with it. It's like 90 seconds and it'll be over. You on it now. So that's what that was like in the beginning. Shit just kept happening. And in the back of my mind, I was like dealing with it, right? Because I knew I had this fucking stone. And I was warned. And then I walked into it, worked purposely. Looking ready to reset. Make big changes. And, yeah, big changes occurred. I tell you that shit. We all make our own choices and things like that, and it should change. I think from an outsider's observation, they would say things did not change for the better. But if you understood how I felt emotionally before and how I feel now, everything's fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, light. I don't know if I would pass, but if I had to have my heart weighed against a feather at this particular moment in life, I think it would be equally light. Yep. 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 And that's not me bragging or anything. It's just like when you try real hard to clear karmic debts, to walk in your truth. That's really where the weightless feeling comes from. It's not that it's easy to walk in your truth. It's the fact that you are. And every day when you get up and you look at yourself, you happy because you know you are loving you and doing for you better than anyone ever could. And it feels so good. It just feels so good to know that your divine family is holding it down for you. You asked and you received. And you took your ego out the way so you could see that you are receiving. And you can get to this place of gratitude and thanksgiving where every little thing is just wonderful. But it's also recognizing your worth at all times. For instance, right, I don't know why this person's back in my life, but she is. So I try intermittently. I got my own life. I got my own things going on. But I look at it like, okay, she's back in my life for some reason. I'm not going to stress about it. It's a girlfriend from school age years. And extend the invitation to go do something. I ain't hear back from her in a timely manner, so I went ahead and did it. Here's the part, right? I guess I'm a little bit of an asshole, right? I'm a little bit, because I like to go on my fact-finding missions. So I go out yesterday. It's a beautiful day. I hope everybody got outside on the East Coast. It was gorgeous. I've been doing, like I said, I was doing all this root and sacral chakra work. And so some colors are needed. And I mean, I've got a pretty nice collection of things, primarily, undergarments. I find color therapy is very easy, and undergarments are probably the easiest way of imbibing those colors. So I needed some orange and shit like that, to work on these chakras. So I go to where she works. I didn't know she was there. I almost sent a message to see if she was working. But if she were working, her phone wouldn't be with her and she wouldn't be able to answer anyway. So I thought that was a waste of time. So I just meander and I do my thing and I work my way. And I go, if I run into her, I run into her. Yeah, she finds me as I'm shopping. We had chit-chat, have a nice conversation. Figure out some more things that are going on with her. And, she goes, oh, I meant to, respond to you, XYZ. And I go, oh, that's fine, I went. And she goes, would you be willing to go again? I go, yeah, of course. I invited her to a museum. There's no way you can see everything in a museum, so going again is no big deal. But at the same time, it's like, I'm over restricting myself. I did the right thing by extending the invitation. Now, how long should I hold back? Now, this is a big fucking lesson for me. I have to apply this from friendships to romantic partnerships as well. I have to stop with these excessive allowances. It sets a bad precedent. So I'm learning with these new boundaries. And it's so funny, right? Because, I haven't gotten to reading. It's been 20 minutes. Whatever, y'all. I'll timestamp it. Yeah, boundaries, man. It's like, it sets a bad precedent. I want to be treated a certain way. So you have to know your worth. So if you give someone an invitation for something, it's actually not even your job to follow up, right? You extended it. It's about priority and importance. And it's not about a test. It's just as simple as extending the olive branch. If it's accepted, sure. At a certain point, it will degrade and it blows away and it won't exist anymore. It's fine. I'm not going to harbor any feelings or emotions about it. It's the courteous thing to do. Hey, any interest? No? Keep it moving. But, it's like mental note. But I give people the benefit of the doubt. So, yeah, I found out she was going through some things, but who isn't? But at the same time, did it make me feel any different? No, because here's the thing about social media. I can track in real time by the information you make available things that are going on. Now, could be a front. A lot of people do that. They front online. But anyway, it's not this person. So, okay, least I could do is benefit of the doubt. So, hey, I'm about my business. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. My follow-through game is the precedent. So we'll see. It's like ball's in your court once again. But it's really not. Ball's always in my court. Because the ball and the court both belong to me. You feel me? Just like for you. Yeah, you might invite somebody into your house. You might say, hey, you want to play a pickup game. But always remember home court advantage. I don't know where the fuck these basketball analogies is coming from. But anyway, alright. Boundaries, y'all. Boundaries, follow through. Maybe that has something to do with what I'm about to start with. I don't know. I ain't really looked at the cards like that yet. Just, it's what needed to come out. Translating those same boundaries from personal relationships to interpersonal relationships to intimate relationships across the board. Like really, really putting down some hardcore boundaries. Yeah, hardcore boundaries. I'm so sorry. I really do apologize. That's disgusting. Nothing I can do about it, though. Maybe I take some Mucinex or something. Draw the rest of this out. Okay. I do have a bell. Clear that energy. So the overarching energy, we have the King of Air and the Hermit card. Reading is now starting at 23 minutes and 15 seconds. The Two of Air, the Four of Water, the One of Earth, the Eight of Fire, the Seven of Earth, the Eight of Water, the Sun card, the Seven of Water, wow, the Six of Earth, wow. 8675309. Oh shit, Jenny, we dialing your number today, baby. That's crazy. Some numbers. This is a cycle. Look, 878. It's a pattern. Nine. That's crazy. 8789, right? Yeah, 76 again. That's crazy. 3. Sevens. And I put down another spread, the spellcasters next to it. I'm just checking to see the consistency of the numbers. Yeah. I have 777, 888. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Ooh, somebody. Ah, man. Looks like they plotting something devious. Devious, I tell you. Right back. Anyway. Or you have communication after a period of isolation. Yeah. I don't know. Do you know the way to San Jose? Where the heck is that coming from? Okay. Is that a show tune? Wow. Mm, mm, mm. So I know I stopped with the meteorite story. Anyway, a lot of change happened. And yesterday I was meditating real quick before I get into this. I was meditating with this. I had clipped it into my hair clip. And when I tell you, oh boy, I was getting shit in lightning speed. Ooh. To the point where company showed up, I was like, I mean, whole energetic shift. Like I had got the whole blueprint. The download came. I was like, oh, word. Just it was so interesting. Whole MO had it. Let's just say night ended early because I wasn't feeling none of that. None of that. None of that. I don't do that. I shouldn't be able to sense your motives like that. People be on a mission. They don't know. Low rider. anyway. Anyway, so after a period of isolation, yeah, talks. And that's one way. In another way, I still see no communication at all. Because the faces are turned, like he's looking down, like hiding really what's going on. Like trying to, oh gosh. Oh, I'm sorry, this damn card, yo. He looked crazy. He just looked fucking crazy. Like he about to blow his stacks. See the Google behind him? See, werewolf. I don't like that. I really don't. See how the sky looks like red meat? Like carnal. It's the strangest hermit card ever. Such carnal energy. That combination, that King of Air Hermit, is just, I don't like it. I really don't. I don't. I don't. I feel like somebody needs to go to a fucking mental hospital ASAP, Rocky. ASAP, Rocky. Like, you go check yourself and you tell them how you see in red and the savage thoughts you got running through your mind, and they're gonna get you some help. They're gonna get you some help. Because I think you fucking possessed. Like, on some real shit. This motherfucker look possessed. I apologize, but yo, he looked possessed. Like, fucking possessed. Shit. So maybe somebody needs some moldavite. ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky. It's expensive. Little pieces cost like, they expensive. That's all I'm gonna say. For, they expensive. I paid like, it's like this big, right? But it's thinner than that. And that was like $30. I'm just saying, it's not a cheap stone. And it's a meteorite, so there's only so much of it available. And the more they use, the more expensive it gets. But if you really need it, it'll find its way to you. You just keep calling to it. Moldavite. I need moldavite in my life. I need moldavite in my life. It'll come to you. Anyway, somebody need a transformation, like some real shit. I mean, maybe someone's their medical shit's presenting, like family predisposition, heredity. Did anybody catch Three Identical Strangers? If you didn't, it's on CNN on demand. Go watch that shit. Go watch it. Like, now. Watch it. But yeah, so maybe somebody's psychosis is presenting. I don't know where the hell that's coming from, but that's the fuck that looks like. I don't know. Yeah, it really feels like somebody's psychosis is really presenting. Anyway, damn, that's a lot coming off just those. Whew. All right, but with the other thing I saw, like I said, this king is he's feeling raw and unabashed, and I think that's come from spending so much time on their own. But I think whatever they've been watching has been like gearing them up. It's like right now I'm looking at this king of air, and he's got like this purple aura coming off of him. Like, can y'all see? Especially around his legs. Like, it's weird. Yeah, it's like, it's like the crown chakra, right? That beautiful purple auric energy is encapsulating this person. Oh, good, different messages. Hallelujah. Yeah. It's like yeah, the crown chakra itself is encapsulating this person, but it's almost like you ever been high on life? Like, you ever been to an oxygen bar or anything like that? It's like euphoria. It's the euphoria of enlightenment. And a need to get grounded because of it. Oh, okay, that ties into the stones. Okay, I be trying to figure out why they trigger me to tell y'all these stories and shit. Um, these pieces of my life. Yeah. So good grounding stones. See this red jasper? Very good grounding stone. But when you're dealing with meteorites, right? Tektites, you need something stronger. Sorry, I went and grabbed the book again. There has to be a rhyme and reason to the way they move me around with this information. So let me just open to what they say to use to counterbalance the tektite. Oh, and tektites are really good as a biosheath from the electromagnetic radiation and shit that's floating around, and it's very helpful for tele I can't say it right now. Telepathic communication and clairvoyance. So again, that's why I said I got the whole blueprint. I didn't even realize at the time what was going on. I was like, oh, you on a mission? Watch this, mission aborted. Yeah, I got you. I got the message. I got the memo. Hold on, pulling up. I'm on the right. I mean, this is one of the few stones in this book that has pages of information. Yeah, because it can trigger a rush of energy. And it allows you to tap into the Akashic records. Oh, okay. So, and it connects you to the Ascended Masters and Cosmic Messengers. Boji stones are super needed. And you can use smoky quartz, hematite. You see it all over when you travel. The super shiny, dark gray, metallic stone that's made into jewelry, like shark's tooths and all that shit when you travel. Super available, hematite. But those are very, very necessary for working with tektites, moldavite, and any sort of tektite, anything that came from out of the planet. And moldavite in particular is a fusion of galactic energies and earth energy because it's an impact related stone, whereas this came in this way. Yeah, and let me tell y'all, this shit gonna sound crazy. I don't even care. We gonna talk as long as we gonna talk today. I used to have that feeling. I mean, just this. It helps with homesickness. Some people don't feel like they from planet Earth. Okay, I don't give a fuck how that shit sound. It's true. You be walking around this planet like trying to connect with people, and it's like looking for a soulful connection. And I think a lot of people experience types of depression because they don't understand why they don't feel like they belong. They hadn't been activated yet, number one. They don't belong here. But at the same time, they do belong here because they got a fucking mission. But it's like they haven't been activated, so they can't quite figure out what the hell they doing here. And a lot of folks check out before they should because they haven't been activated. They've been taken off the path, so far from the path, ignoring every sign and symptom of synchronicity. They get their asses on the fucking path. That they check out. And I mean in a very literal sense. That's why we have like these channels and these people so it's open with this information anymore because it's like, hey, you just gonna get recycled. Your ass is coming back. You're gonna have to do it again. You got work to do. And so it's very important to ground when you're using these super powerful stones, man, to bring you back to earth. But it's important to use them so you can start to process the information of why you're even here. Yeah. So grounding is really important. Very important. Gotta stay connected to the earth, because this is where your ass is. You might be a spirit having a human experience, but you're still human. Got to be grounded. Yeah. Grounded. I'm getting the Fugees. Who's on the prowl? The beast is loose. Anyway. Alright, so we got this 2 of air, the 4 of water, the 1 of earth. Eye on the prize. Keep up. Keep faith, what is it? Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. But you know what I also see with this 2 of air? Someone wants, like, the good life. You know? They want that good life. With all the accoutrements of it. Her hand is green. I can't not see that. You know what I mean? Like, it's envy. It's almost like, see how she's in a wedding gown? It's like she got everything she wanted. She made a choice in one direction. But here she is, eyeing, looks like somebody else's prize. I don't like that. Yeah. That's exactly. Eyeing somebody else's prize. Something somebody else done put the work into. The time and effort and energy. Interesting. Something someone else has put the energy and effort into. Jack and Jill went up the hill to catch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. I don't know where that came from, but that is what I'm getting. And what's the dirty version where there's 3 of them? Jack sent Jill up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down, but Jill came back with 250. Andrew Dice Clay. I don't like that. I'm getting Pimps and Hoes Chronicles and shit. What is going on in the world? This is a strange read. I got a strange ass reading yesterday. I'm just gonna post that shit. It was chopped and screwed as far as I'm concerned, but this gotta be for somebody. That's crazy. Yeah. Because they bored with life. Bored with they shit. What the hell has that got to do with you? Boredom can be dangerous. I don't like this. What your man got to do with me? I told you, I'm not trying to hear that. See, I got a man. Oh, man. This is going to be... Yeah, somebody need to go see a doctor right now. This shit keeps flipping and flopping. What the heck is going on? I don't like that. Is somebody out there being harassed? I don't think this is as harmless as you think it is. If anybody's out there being harassed, you need to let somebody know ASAP. Like ASAP. I don't give a fuck if you let everybody know. Everybody. Tell everybody. Interesting. But keep your hand out of other people's cookie jars. The heck is going on? Watching you work. Watching you work. How does someone watch you work? This could be a security guard. Someone who has like camera access. Somebody's watching you via camera. What I see is I'm like springing up on you someplace that, like, how did you even know I was here? Like, what? What is this? Like, huh? And I'm seeing, where is it? Back here, like, bull holding an old school musket. Like, this, like, security or something, like cops or something. Or, like, yeah, like, security. You know, something like they have armed security at buildings and things like that. Yeah, they waiting on the. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. At all. Mm-mm. 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 I almost feel like this is a warning or something. This is weird. This is fucking weird. Don't go nowhere with nobody. I know how that sounds, right? Um. Nah. Nah. Look, somebody that you work with, work around, that you know from work, don't go out. Don't go on no dates. Don't go on no dates. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. There's a news story about this woman who's missing with who has newborn twins. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh. Mm. No, 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 no. Come on, can we move past that, please? Um, I'm sorry, hold on. Anyway, God damn. Poor girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.